Vivek, Dan Ackerman, who's the editor of CNET, he tweeted a picture of the Worldwide Developers Conference that sort of explains the lack of diversity when it comes to women. So it's a picture of the line at the restroom. All men, the line is out the door, and no women in line here. And that seems to me indicative of the issue, a stark portrait there. And also this idea that if you're a woman, you probably don't feel very welcome in this industry. And once you get in it, perhaps you want to leave. I think the retention rates aren't very high for a lot of women.
It's worse than that. It's fine to just notice that there's a discrepancy there. For a book called Innovating Women that I crowd created, we had 500 women contributing to it. I heard horror stories about women going to these conferences and getting groped, getting raped, getting mistreated, getting laughed at. I mean, it's disgusting to see the behavior that happens. This programmer culture shows you what is acceptable to a small group within Silicon Valley, that it's okay for them to behave like brats and to have their own private clubs. It sort of becomes systematic. I mean, there is an African American woman, Adria Richards, who happened to go to a conference here in Silicon Valley and take a photo of some guys who were doing disgusting things up front. And she's been ostracized. She's been attacked like you won't believe. It's when I see the reaction that women, I mean, the treatment that women get, I'm really sickened to my stomach. This is why I've become so vocal about it, almost to a fault. I mean, the attacks that I made on Twitter's board, to me, it's symptomatic. Sarah talked about how the programmer thing started. Well, look at the boards. They're also bro boards, or whatever the right word might be. It's a boys' club where they go in, and it's people that they've hung out with since they were young, who they co-invested with. It's all a perpetuation of the same ills that you see in Silicon Valley. This is why I'm so vocal about it. It must change, that it is wrong. No civilized society can tolerate behavior like this.